What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. This is your host, Juggernaut097, and today I got a prediction video for you guys today, if I can speak right now. Today we're talking about Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 2022. But before we get started with these predictions, I'm going to roll that intro, and I will see you guys back here in a few minutes. So let's get this intro rolling here. So if you guys need to go get your drinks, go get your snacks, go whatever you need to watch this video, go ahead and do that, and I will be right back here on the Juggernaut Show.
Welcome in to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, I mean always, he means always, she means always, they mean always, you mean always, an instant classic.
Danny Dog! Hi, Jake.
We will see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.
Okay, guys. Welcome back to the Juggernaut Show, hosted by Juggernaut097. And you know what? I'm looking forward to the show. I'll give my kind of overall thoughts on what I think Impact is doing right now. I think Impact is doing some good stuff right now. And like I said many times when I have done reviews for Impact, like pay-per-view reviews or even weekly Impact reviews, I think Impact is like one of the best weekly wrestling shows. Like they do pretty good storytelling, and they do, like, has me want, like, after each week ends, or after each episode ends, it goes like, has me wanting more, which, that's what a wrestling company is supposed to do. And also, I hope you guys like my new kind of setup I got going on here, so, yeah, go down in the comments, tell me what you guys think of my setup I got here. I'm going to try to do some more things going on with some different graphics and stuff. So, yeah, hope you guys like this. But before we get started with these predictions, if you want, you can go follow all of our social medias. Let me find it right here. Pull up our social medias. You can... well, hold on, that's our background. I can find our social medias here. Here we go. Bam. So you can go follow all of our the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast at ICW_podcast on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok also. And you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor, and you can watch us on YouTube, or you can listen to us on YouTube, whichever one you want to do. And also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the True JSP, and you can go ask me questions on there. Like if you want to ask me some questions, to do on a video, go ahead and do that. But let's quit wasting time and let's go ahead and get started with these predictions. So we got a couple matches on the pre-show, or on the countdown to Slammiversary. So there's gonna be like a reverse battle royal, which I'm not gonna really predict that. I don't remember the whole rules for reverse battle royal, but it's just like I was never a big fan of the reverse battle royal. Yeah, but that's gonna be on the pre-show or the kickoff or the countdown to Slammiversary. But we'll talk about this match here. So we got the Digital Media Championship match. Rich Swann is defending the title against Brian Myers. So Rich Swann, he won the Digital Media Championship at this Wrestle Revolver. It was the Las Vegas show, the Las Vegas or Wrestling Revolver Vacation, something like that, in Las Vegas during like a Double or Nothing weekend. So Rich Swann beat Matt Cardona for the title, and then Matt Cardona, well, he got injured. I think he injured his bicep also, just like Cody Rhodes did, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Rich Swann became the new Digital Media Champion. And then, also Matt Cardona took the title away, took the title away from Rich Swann. So Rich Swann has been carrying the title around for these last few tapings. So Brian Myers has, been carrying it around and stuff. So they made Brian Myers the number one contender. I mean, Rich Swann he's just trying to get his title back. I mean, there's some story to this. I think it's going to be a good match. Rich Swan's going to retain the Digital Media Championship. Yeah, because he's going to get that title back because Brian Myers is not the champion right now. So, yeah, I mean, the face is going to win here. I don't really have much else to say about this match. So, we're going to move on to the next match here, if I can get it pulled up. So, the next match we have here on the actual card, we got the Knockouts World Tag Team Championship match. We got the Influence defending the Knockouts Tag Team titles against Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. So, Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie, they have a history with each other. They were former friends with each other. Back when Johnny Bravo was like managing the team. So they got a history with each other. But also, they have a history with them, being enemies. So who knows, like, if Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie can, like, coexist with each other. But I think that the Influence are going to retain their Knockouts Tag Team Championships. I think it's going to be a decent match here. But I have a feeling that Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie aren't going to be able to, like, work together as a cohesive team. So give me the Influence to retain the Knockouts Tag Team titles. Excuse me. And the next match we have is a Monsters Ball match. We got Moose going up against Sami Callihan. So Sami Callihan, he just made his return back at it was at Under Siege show, which I thought that was pretty cool. Sami Callihan's back. I've been waiting for him to come back from his leg injury, because Moose was the one that injured him, and yeah, and so Sam McMahon's just trying to get his revenge on Moose. I think it's gonna be really good. I like the stuff that they've been doing, like with the vignettes and like the backstage brawling these past few weeks on Impact. But I think that Sami Callihan's gonna win here. I mean, he's just coming off, just returning. So I mean, why not have Sami Callihan win? To keep his momentum going here. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a good match, but nothing against the wrestling god, Moose, but Sami Callihan's gonna get this one here. And then the next match we have is we have Honor No More going up against Team Impact Originals. So we got Eddie Edwards, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Vincent going up against and PCO going up against Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Frank Kazarian, and just added to the team we got Nick Adels, or I never pronounce his name right, aka Magnus. He was a TNA original, and there's one person to be there's a mystery person to be announced, which who knows who that's gonna be. It'd be cool if it's Samoa Joe. Like, I would love seeing Joe come back to Impact. Having another match in Impact, that'd be really dope. But yeah, like I said, I think it's gonna be a really good match here. I'm split, because this is 20 years of Impact Wrestling. 20th anniversary of Impact. I feel like they would want to give Team Impact the win, but then again, you gotta keep Honor No More looking strong. So I'm really split this way. You can flip a coin for this match, and I would be happy with whichever team wins. But I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Team Impact here. Yeah, I'm gonna say that they win. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong here, but. Yeah, I think because it's 20 years of Impact, I think that's what they're gonna win. Give it to them guys, and who knows who that last person is gonna be for Team Impact Wrestling. It could be anybody. Like I said, that'd be dope if it's Samoa Joe. Who knows? Maybe Christopher Daniels. Maybe he shows up. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just see what happens tomorrow night. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in this match, all the stuff that breaks down. But yeah, move on to the next match, which we have is the Impact World titles on the Impact World Tag Team titles on the line. We got the Briscoe brothers defending the titles against the Good Brothers. This is gonna be a great tag team match here. I'm really looking forward to this. But I think the Briscoe brothers are gonna retain. I mean, the Good Brothers, they have many tag team title runs here already in Impact. As of the last year and stuff. So I don't think that the Good Brothers need the titles back. And the Briscoes, they just recently won it back at it was Under Siege where they won the titles. So I think that the Briscoe brothers need to retain the titles here, which is it's gonna be a great match. Like, this card is looking really good. I mean, this looks a lot better than the last big pay-per-view that they did, which was I'm not talking about Rebellion. I'm talking about Battle for Glory. Because Battle for Glory, I mean, it looked good, but I think this show looks better. And this is on paper, so I guess we'll see what happens. Like I said, Impact's been doing really good stuff. I mean, I think Impact is really the true Forbidden Door, because they're bringing in a lot of Ring of Honor guys, bringing in, they have all these, working with New Japan. So I think really Impact Wrestling is the true Forbidden Door, because they started that whole thing. Well, actually, it was Omega that started it, but it's going to be interesting. Like I said, this whole show, I'm really looking forward to it. Let's move on to the next match here, which we have is the Ultimate X match for the X Division Championship. We got Alex Zane, Kenny King, Jack Evans from AEW, Ace Austin, Mike Bailey, and Trey Miguel. I think not any one of these guys, because I don't think Alex Zane's going to win, but that's cool. He's in Impact, because I've been watching him on like GCW shows and like, what else I've been watching? GCW, I'm trying to think what else. Wrestling Revolver, I've been watching him on all these other independent promotions. I like what Alex Zane has been doing on the indies. He's been killing it. If you've never seen Alex Zane wrestle, definitely don't miss this match here. I don't really think Kenny King's gonna win the match. Jack Evans, they throw him in there. I mean, that's cool that Jack Evans is in there. I just never been a big Jack Evans fan. Ace Austin, I mean, I could see him retaining Mike Bailey. I think that's the guy that's going to win this match here. Mike Bailey's going to win. And Trey Miguel, he just came off a X Division title reign, so I don't think they need to give the title back to Trey Miguel. So I'm going to go with the surprise here. I'm going to go with Mike Bailey to win the X Division Championship. And he's been doing great stuff on Impact Wrestling as of late. I like what Mike Bailey's doing, and this is gonna be a fun match. I mean, the X Division is always, great high flying action, and especially when it's in the Ultimate X match, I think this could be potential show stealer of the night, in my opinion. I think it will be. But let's go on to the next match, which is the Queen of the Mountain match, not the King of the Mountain, because because that's for the men. The King of the Mountain is. So the competitors we have in this match are Deonna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green, Tasha Steelz, Jordan Grace, and Mia Yim. And this is also for the Knockouts World Championship. So this is basically, if you guys never seen a King of the Mountain or Queen of the Mountain match, well, this is the first ever Queen of the Mountain. If you guys never seen one of these matches before, so it's basically a reverse ladder match. So everybody starts out ineligible to put up the title, hang up the title. You have to pin somebody in the match to become eligible, and then the person who gets pinned, they have to go into a penalty box for 2 minutes. But once you become eligible, you're eligible anytime to hang up the title. But you can get in the penalty box anytime you get pinned. So you always have to be watching your back, and you can have different, alliances in this match. So it can go be pretty crazy. Yeah, people would jump off the penalty box. There's been some crazy King of the Mountain matches. So I guess we'll see what they do for the Queen of the Mountain. But I don't think Mia Yim's going to win. I mean, her just returning back at Under Siege. I don't really think she's going to win. I mean, she's going to have many times, to try to get opportunity to win the title. But I don't think here is the right time to put the title on Mia Yim. Tasha Steelz, I can really see her losing here. I really have a feeling that she's going to lose. Chelsea Green, yeah, I don't really see her winning. Deonna Purrazzo, she had many world title reigns so far. These past 2 years. So I'm gonna go with Jordynne Grace to win here. I think that's gonna be my pick to win. This would be a great win for Jordynne Grace. So yeah, give me Jordynne Grace to beat or to win the Queen of the Mountain match to become your new Knockouts world champion. So yeah, let's move on to. Also, we have Mickie James. She's gonna be the person who's gonna be handing the title to to go put the title up. She's gonna be like the enforcer by ringside. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah. So if a woman wants to hang the title, they'll get it from Mickie James. So I think that's gonna be interesting. So who knows? Maybe Deonna Purrazzo might try to beat up Mickie James or something. I don't know. Maybe Chelsea. We might see Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green doing a lot of double teams in this match. They form an alliance. Because they have been doing that on Impact these past few weeks. So I guess we'll see what happens here. I think it's good. And we'll probably see maybe Jordynne Grace and Mia Yim form an alliance. And Tasha Steelz will have Savannah Evans out there trying to help her. So like I said, each woman I think is going to have a person or another wrestler helping them. Or that forming an alliance. But like I said, give me Jordynne Grace to become your new Knockouts champion. And then we got the main event for the Impact World Championship. We got Josh Alexander defending the Impact World Championship against Eric Young. So basically, we got the new star, we got the new breed going up against the Impact original Eric Young, back in the days where he was in Team Canada, when he was doing the whole wonky stuff, when he was barely signed to Impact. But we got Josh Alexander going up against Eric Young. I think this is going to be a good match. It's going to be really good. I don't see Josh Alexander losing the title right now. I really don't. This is a gimme match, I think, right here. But it's going to be interesting. It's interesting to see what happens. By design, they'll probably try to get involved, with Joe Doring and Diener. They'll probably try to get involved in the match. But yeah, I'm people weren't too hyped about this match right at the beginning, but after this week's go home show for Slammiversary, I kind of got more hype for this match. I really have. I really have. So yeah, that was my Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 2022 predictions. Yeah, kind of a shorter prediction show here. Like I usually have a longer prediction show, but hey, that's what it is. And like I said, I think the show's gonna be really fun tomorrow night. It's gonna be on Father's Day. We won't have Game 7 on of the NBA Finals because the NBA Finals is done, which the Golden State Warriors have won the NBA Finals. So congratulations to the Warriors. And there's just so much stuff going on in wrestling right now. And some of it's bad news for a lot of WWE right now with Vince McMahon, with the allegations that he's going through, which I might make a separate video talking about that. Who knows? We'll see if I want to do that. But we got that whole Vince McMahon stuff, and then we got Sasha Banks. Apparently, she got released from WWE, which I think it's been official that she got released. But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out, and I will catch you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. I might be doing a watch along maybe later on tonight. I don't know. We'll see what I got going on, but I might do a watch along for ECW One Night Stand 2005. If I don't do it tonight, I'm going to do it sometime next week. So stay tuned for that. I got a watch along coming up here. Next week we have AEW Forbidden Door next Sunday. So this Sunday we got Impact, and the next Sunday we got Forbidden Door. A lot of crazy stuff going on with AEW right now. And then eventually we'll have Money in the Bank coming up. There's just a lot of wrestling right now to talk about. And hopefully you guys all enjoyed. And if this is your first time ever checking out my channel, please smash that subscribe button. That really helped me out a lot. And also, don't forget to like, dislike, whatever you want to do, like or dislike. It doesn't matter. It helps me out. Also, go down in the comments. Tell me what you guys want to see on my channel. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. With any questions you have or whatever. And I guess I'll see you guys on my next video, whenever that may be. So see you guys later.